Jesus traveled through all the towns and villages of that area, teaching in the synagogues and announcing the good news about the kingdom. And he healed every kind of disease and illness. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were confused and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. He said to his disciples, "The harvest is great, but the workers are few. So pray to the Lord, who is in charge of the harvest. Ask him to send more workers into his fields." I'm sitting this week, tie, coat, don't normally have those on, but I'm at meetings with the military organizations gathering together in Norfolk area. Just heard from General Carver, there will be about 2.5 million soldiers that will be leaving the military very soon. There will be 800 or so bases in Afghanistan that are going to have personnel leaving. And the church in the U.S. is not prepared to really respond to them. And there are about 4,000 organizations that are attempting to do something to reach out. But the one appeal that he made tonight, as well as reverberated by a couple of other of the missions pastors that are military focused, was these men and women need to be served. But the other side of it, the other two pieces of service, they need to serve with and they need to serve you. In other words, how would they get involved with serving alongside us? And how would they get involved with serving in the kingdom? Without those two components, they're not interested. We need to invite those that we see on a regular basis. And he said, our job here is really to equip. We are to equip the church, number one. And number two, we are to pray that the Lord would raise up laborers to go into what are ripe harvest fields. There's about 21 million students in college now. Of those, roughly 1% or so are believers, many of them without a vision to be even laborers for the harvest yet, and yet we need them to be. Let's pray this week. Let's remember our students. Let's remember those in the military. Remember Kevin and others that are working to recruit from the military. I guess I want to finish with one really great story. I ran into a bunch of the guys that are part of the YouVersion Bible app that I use for devotions every day, also at this conference. And their heart is that this generation would understand what God is doing in their lives. So they're from Life TV Church. It was exciting to see them, but more than anything, just to hear from others what God is doing and him awakening a desire for these ministries to see the military men and women serving the King. Have a great evening. Thank you so much, Mobilization. I'm praying for you.